The Warriors finally have their secondary scorer. And no, it's not Jimmy Butler, it's not Jonathan Kuminga, it's Brandon Podziemski. In the month of April, Podz is averaging nearly 21 points per game on 54% three-point shooting and 5 rebounds. But it's not the stats that stand out, it's his scoring versatility. Since his injury and shooting slump, Podz has looked every bit like the 3-level scorer that the Warriors need. He's able to punish defenders inside the paint with his funky footwork and deceleration. He's smooth in the mid-range with his spatial awareness and usage of screens, and most notably, he's drilling threes like never before. Brandon Podziemski has not only arrived, but he's proving that he's the future of the Warriors. Let's review. One of Podz's gifts is his ability to use footwork, deceleration, to send defenders flying and then get wide open shots. He initially sells a really nice fake to get Vassell going the opposite direction and attacks the inside. As soon as he does that, 1, 2, 3, holds the third foot, sends Vassell flying out of bounds as he gets a wide open layup, and then hits the celebration thereafter for good measure. Now let's see that again. This time it's Steph with the quarterback pass along the field. 1, 2, 3. As he sells 2 defenders this time, flying way out of bounds to get a wide open layup. And again, is going to hit them with the celebration for good measure. It's really difficult to attack in this way, especially with your body control and pace. But Podz has displayed the ability to do that consistently. He's also been super good in the last few games at using these screens to attack either in the mid-range or get into the paint. Watch as he attacks as soon as that plant on the outside foot is made. He's immediately going inside and then ends up drawing the foul. Podz's ability to recognize these opportunities instead of passing them up as he was earlier in the season has been paramount to him being a much more dangerous scoring threat. As again, we have a high ball screen with Looney and Podziemski. He's going to attack Jalen Green. Jalen Green tries to get again in front of Podz, but as soon as Green makes that plant with his outside foot, Podz is immediately recognizing that it's time to attack the inside and then smartly draws the foul in the paint. It's super important that a primary scorer in the future for the Warriors has knowledge of how to utilize these screens, when to attack, how to draw free throws, because that's one of the issues the Warriors had earlier in the year. Now let's watch another screen, this time his gifts in the mid-range. He's been shooting a lot more in the mid-range since the All-Star break. As Looney comes to set this high ball screen, Podz really likes to stop near the elbows and pull up. He has good awareness of where Amen Thompson is and is still able to shoot despite this contest from Steven Adams, and drills that. Podz has become a super gifted scorer, especially in the sense that he knows when to score, when to try and draw free throws, and how to utilize these screens. Again, Podz utilizing a screen from Looney, a super high ball screen, as he fades out of bounds. This is a super high difficulty shot. Podz is moving this way, he has to shoot this way, and he has 2 defenders on him. But again, as we covered in the first 2 plays, Podz's body control is super paramount to his scoring ability, and is why I think Podz is going to be able to develop this even more as he gets stronger and plays more. Because part of the uniqueness of his game is his ability, despite not being the fastest, the strongest, or the tallest, to manipulate the positioning of defenders. Now, the final aspect of Podz's newfound 3-level scoring is his 3-point confidence. To get that respect, you not only need to be shooting above league average, let's say 40% or above, but you also need to shoot with confidence, which means taking wide open threes and even taking mildly contested threes. But most importantly, especially within the Warrior system, you have to move off ball like a 3-point shooter. Let's watch here as Podz attacks inside, misses the initial shot, but as soon as that rebound is grabbed by Guy Santos, watch how Podz relocates back to this corner without anyone looking, and is willing to take the shot basically as soon as he gets set and drain it. Super important for three-point shooters, especially Podz, to move like that off ball and to take those shots. Now, another way that we know that Podz is gaining more confidence is that he's taking shots in the clutch. As you remembered this Lakers game with the flurry of threes at the end, as Draymond makes that dish to Podz, he sells the fake on Rui, and then one dribble step back, drains it. Super important and super nice to see that Podz is not shying away from these three-pointers in the clutch, that he's also using those hard closeouts. The more respect that Podz gains from three, the more open shots that he's going to be able to generate because of those pump fakes on those hard closeouts, and also the more that he can use Steph's gravity to his advantage to generate more threes for himself, because defenders are going to want to sell out for Steph. Now, the Warriors have and always will be Steph Curry's team, but he won't last forever. Thankfully, the front office hit gold with Podz. His three-level scoring ability, combined with his relentless motor, top-tier rebounding, and hustle on defense, mean that the next torchbearer for Golden State might be right in front of our eyes. Thanks for watching. Let us know if you agree.